What's up, folks? It's your boy, the Noob, back at it once again, and the beard is gone. For now, that is. So, last week, I only put out one video because I was at a convention, and I really wasn't in the mood. So, I took some time to actually look over something that has been getting a lot of news, to say, both good and bad. Some good because they like the way it looks, but also some bad because of how the would-be trailer kind of looked. I'm talking about The Batman. We got a teaser trailer that was roughly under a minute that showed Patterson in his latest Batman suit. Now, I've seen some of the pictures of the stunt double on his bike, I've seen the costume, and yes, this trailer did have a little bit too much of a daredevilish kind of look, but it got me thinking, why are we still so focused on this version of Batman when there are so many other versions of Batman that we can choose from? Now, if you're not a big DC comic fan, you may not realize that there are alternate versions of Batman. There is the main classic Batman that everybody knows. Bruce Wayne, orphan, in modern times, yada 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 yada. But there are plenty of different Batmans that I honestly think we could do movies on that would actually get more hype, a better response from the people nowadays. Now, of course, you might be wondering what kind of Batmans that I'm talking about. Well, there's a few that come to my mind. The first one is we could do a Batman story where it's not Bruce Wayne. See, there are several times where Nightwing or other such characters have taken over the Batman mantle for one reason or another. Vacation, Batman's technically dead, he's sick, he's injured, blah, 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 blah. But then we get into some of the alternate universes. That is where I think we should really get some choices of Batman. First few that come to mind, there's a fucking Batman pirate comic. Can you imagine Batman plus Jack Sparrow on a boat, sword fighting, guns, all that stuff? Just, I want you to imagine that. Look at this picture, wouldn't you want that? Another one is one that they've actually done a animated movie for, which I thought was great, and I would love to see in live action, because not only would it have that kind of Victorian aesthetic to it, but you can also do a bit of steampunkish because of his tech. That is Batman Gotham by Gaslight. Imagine Batman back in the 18th century going against Jack the Ripper. The animated movie was very good. I liked it. I would love a game or a live action movie of this. Another Batman storyline that we could follow that could come after another DC character is introduced to the movie world would be the time that Batman got Green Lantern's powers. Now, he's had a couple different color lantern powers from what I've seen, but the Green Lantern Batman could be an interesting story that could be very well done in a live action movie. Now, there is a unique one that always caught my eye, and I would love to find the comics so I can read it. It was back in the late 80s, early 90s, I believe, when Marvel and DC decided to combine forces quite literally, and we got a character known as Darkclaw. This was the amalgamation of Batman and Wolverine, and his villain was a combination of Joker and Sabretooth. So imagine those two characters going at it. Batman with Wolverine claws versus Sabretooth with the Joker's craziness and venom. Now, these are all good choices for storylines that could be adapted into a live action movie, but there was one that really caught my attention, which I think could be done that would actually tie in to the old school Batman films if we wanted to. That is Batman Beyond. Batman Beyond is the story of a future Batman, not Bruce Wayne, because Bruce Wayne has retired. He's old, he's cranky, he walks with a cane, and you've got this new kid, McGinnis, who stumbles upon the Batcave, steals the suit, and eventually gets tutored by Bruce Wayne to become the new Batman. I think with the advancements of CGI technology and prop masters doing great work at what they do, I believe it might be time for Batman Beyond to take his step into the live-action world. And the other reason why I think the Batman Beyond would be very great is because I was a 90s kid. I grew up watching that series, and I enjoyed it. I would love to see it. And I think if we were able to introduce Batman Beyond into the universe, we could get Michael Keaton, the original Batman from the 1980s movies, to play Bruce Wayne again. He's old, he's cranky, he's now training the new one. The actor is already set, he's the right age, and he has prior knowledge of this character, so he would be able to work it without missing a beat. Now, I'm not going to say that the new Batman with the gun-looking Batman symbol on his chest is going to be a bad thing, but I think maybe it's time that we gave the tired old Bruce Wayne Batman story a bit of a rest. Maybe let some of these alternate versions get live action movie adaptations. Plus, if we do it this way, they can introduce the multi-universe, which they have done in the CW Flash, and show more and more different versions of superhero stories. Could you imagine if we were able to get this off the ground? We get a live action Superman where he is from the Red Sun comic series, where he's basically Russian Superman. Think about that. I think, in my own opinion, Batman needs to retire, or at least step off the side, and let some of these other versions of Batman have their shot in the limelight. So what about you folks? Did you get a chance to check out this teaser trailer that was put out about the Batman with the gun-looking bat symbol and the red-tinted daredevilish kind of look? Did you like it? Did you not like it? Is it something that you're going to watch? I know I'm going to watch it no matter what. Let me know in the comments below. Anyways, folks, I'm the Noob. Thank you for joining me, and I'll catch y'all next time. See ya!